Mick Jagger and Keith Richards' vicious feud led to some of the Rolling Stones' best songs. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Music Boppers. Why did Mick Jagger and Keith Richards feud? Mick Jagger and Keith Richards were founding members of the Rolling Stones and are believed to have met as teenagers in the 60s. They are both from Dartford, England. They co-wrote early songs together and seemed like an unstoppable duo. And then something happened. Did the fame go to their heads? Richards would mockingly refer to Jagger as His Majesty, something he admitted to his 2010 memoir, Life. In his memoir, he also discussed a girlfriend, Anita Pallenberg, who allegedly had an affair with Mick Jagger. The idea of status quo to Anita, in those days, was verboten. Everything must change. And we're not married, we're free, whatever. You're free as long as you let me know what's going on, Richards wrote, via Far Out. Anyway, she had no fun with his tiny Todger. I know he's got an enormous pair of balls, but it doesn't quite fill the gap, does it? No love was lost between these men despite continuing to work together for decades. And when Mick Jagger decided to turn solo, Keith Richards was unimpressed. I only did my records because Jagger wasn't working with us, he told GQ. Jagger's solo records had something to do with ego. He really had nothing to say. What did he have? 2 albums? She's the Boss and Primitive Cool? What Rolling Stones songs were inspired by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards' feud? Fans of the Rolling Stones may remember the lyrics to All About You, which was reportedly penned by Keith Richards. Many believe the inspiration to have been about Mick Jagger. The lyrics read, "Well, if you call this a life / why must I spend it with you? / if the show must go on / let it go on without you / so sick and tired of hanging around with jerks like you / who'll tell me those lies." Another example is the track Had It With You. Again, it hardly paints a complimentary picture with the lyrics, "Loved you in the lean years / loved you in the fat ones / you're a mean mistreater / you're a dirty dirty rat scum." The track One Hit to the Body has lyrics like "and it's one hit to the body / it comes straight from the heart / one voice calls out my name / it sure went straight to the mark." Fight is also believed to have been penned at this time. The lyrics of Fight are particularly angry reading, "Gonna pulp you to a mess of bruises / cause that's what you're looking for / there's a hole where your nose used to be / gonna kick you out of my door." But, for the most part, it has been widely reported that their feud had a negative effect on the band, like using the Hells Angels for security. What have Keith Richards and Mick Jagger said about their feud? "If you work with someone that long, it makes a lot of bonds, a lot of memories, and things you relate to from your past," Mick Jagger said in an interview via Daily Mail. "You have reference points that you can evoke. You have relationships with everyone in the band and with people in the periphery, so it's a large group. But it isn't a family." In the same interview, Richards referred to them as 2 very volatile brothers. "When they clash, they really clash, but when it's over the years, many nasty things have been exchanged, and Keith Richards has been brutal in his assessment of his bandmate. He has said some scathing things, including questioning his abilities as a father. Mick's a randy old bast *****, he told Wall Street Journal magazine. "It's time for the snip, you can't be a father at that age. Those poor kids." Things are not all bad, and an apology did come in 2018, at least for one comment. "I deeply regret the comments I made about Mick in the Wall Street Journal, which were completely out of line," Richards reportedly wrote on Twitter at the time. These 2 men will always be linked in the eyes of fans. And there is even a statue titled the Glimmer Twins in Dartford to honor them. In terms of culture and music, you do not get much more influential than the Rolling Stones, Borough Council leader Jeremy Kite said, via Pitchfork. Their music has changed the face of popular music, and these lads from Dartford are now 2 of the most recognizable and loved people in the world. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them.